Did you see that postage is going up? It's been going up twice a year every year, and this year it's going to 73 cents in just a few days. So in 2024, we're hitting our second postage increase, putting a little tiny first class stamp. Those little stamps, you want to send a Christmas card out or something like that, it's just 73 cents. So jump from 68 to 73. If you're trying to send your prison girlfriend something in the mail, you're going to have to spend the 73 cents. There's no way around that. You would send the OnlyFans thank you card, 73 cents. I catch that the joy or whatever did go to choke. But if you are a business owner and you're trying to use the mailbox to market, which is a great place, you don't have to worry about those crazy price increases. My favorite program, Every Door Direct Mail, has gone up a little bit. It's gone up 2 cents. Not bad. When postage hits $1, EDDM will probably be a quarter. Send a simple postcard like this. Use the Every Door Direct Mail program. It's so cheap. You can send these big glossy postcards. Look at these, are huge. They pop, and you're only going to pay 22.3 cents in postage. There's a couple other ways to save money on postage if you're a business, but EDDM is my favorite. If you're trying not to spend these 73 cents in stamps and you want to use the mail to market your business, do a bulk mailing. A bulk mailing is just where you get a targeted audience list. You can reach out to me or any competent marketer and we can help you get these. You can send postcards out in bulk. Any good printer can do it. Postage goes down to about like 40 to 50 cents per piece. So that's one way to drop the postage down. Another way to market your business and drop postage, it's called the Small Business Intelligent Mail Tool. If you have a mailing permit or you decide to get one, you can use this thing not too many people know about. It's called the Small Business Intelligent Mail Tool. It's this service that's made for business owners to be able to mail postcards or anything they want at a really low rate without having to go through like all the steps a printer has to. It kind of simplifies things. You can get your postage often down under 30 cents. It all depends on how far they go, but just search it up, Small Business Intelligent Mail Tool. You can upload a list that you want to market to, and then it generates the labels. It like scrubs the list, it generates a barcode, and it makes the labels for you, and you just stick them on. That's another way that you can bring postage down. But my favorite by far is Every Door Direct Mail. Wait till I show you this. Look at this, okay? This is your average postcard. I don't know if you know this, but this is your average size postcard, which is a 4x6. It's so small. This is your normal, what the post office calls a postcard. This is so tiny. And this still can work, but you don't want to pay a whole bunch of postage for this. This is so expensive to send in the mail. It's so small. Everything else just gobbles it up. You go to EDDM, you can send, this is the smallest you can send. It's huge. It's massive. Instead of spending 73 cents, spend 22.3 cents. You're going to create a little ATM machine for your business. You want it to look good. I want to show you how big you can send it. Look, you can send these nice things. These are 6x11s. These are really big. You could send these for the same postage price, 22.3 cents currently. That's with the increase. So it doesn't matter if you send it this size or this size. The printing costs a little bit more because it's bigger, but the postage is exactly the same. You can even send even bigger. You can send, where's a big boy? Here's one. You can send these big, giant 6.5x12s out. These are huge. We could send these big ones here if you want to make a big statement. Here's what I wanted to show you though. How big of a postcard you can actually send in the mail. If you're doing EDDM, Every Door Direct Mail, that's where you send to a neighborhood. So you pick a neighborhood, you just go on the map tool and you pick out where you want to say, okay, I want to send to this neighborhood, this part of town, this radius, and everyone gets one. Look at this one, 9x12. This is my 9x12 system. This size, you can send a postcard this size in a mailbox. It's like a little billboard. I don't know if you're familiar with this system, but I call it 9x12. It's where you sell space to other local businesses so that they pay a fraction of the price. They don't have to spend hardly any postage, a few cents, because you're sharing the cost between local businesses. You get a bunch of non-competing local businesses together. You get a big space on there for free. So you get it completely free. You don't pay any postage and you make a profit. You make a few $1,000s in profit. So that's one way to cut the postage out entirely, drop it down to almost nothing for other businesses, and everyone benefits. And you get this massive card in the mail. But what I really wanted to show you is how big you can go. Are you ready for this? This is the biggest postcard you can send in the mail, and it's still 22.3 cents. That's all it is, using Every Door Direct Mail. You could send this behemoth, this Goliath-size postcard in the mail. This is a 12x15. I don't know how to make it for scale. You could put it next to my big face. This is huge. It's so big. You bet you're getting the mailbox and they have to get this and they have to arrange it out of the mail. You cannot not see this. And it's the same exact cost in postage as a smaller one. You could spend 73 cents on a stamp, or you can send 22.3. Now, the printing's more expensive. You got to reach out to me if you're looking to do something like this. Sometimes it makes sense to do these massive sized cards. Some industries, especially for high ticket, you got something that's a really high ticket industry, that's got to be in your arsenal, something huge, because this thing packs a tremendous punch. Most of the time you only need these. This size is still gigantic. Your business should be in people's mailboxes. Who cares about the cost of a stamp? You're not sending these things with a stamp. You run a business, you want to take advantage of cheaper postage and programs like Every Door Direct Mail. Look at this thing. It's so big. There's so much cool stuff you can do with the mail. It is such an under the radar thing. Everyone thinks mail is dead. It's so far from dead. You're going to be the only local business in their mailbox in most cases. 99% of all the mail that goes through it, they throw barcodes on it, throw postmarks on it. You need a lot of white space. It travels through processing centers, different handlers. Sometimes they can look pretty rough by the time they hit the mailbox. Not Every Door Direct Mail. You literally get it printed through me or whoever, and it goes directly to the carriers. It bypasses all of the processing and all the travel and all the trucks. It bypasses all of that. It goes straight to the carriers. So you only need, you just need these little marks here, and that's it. You don't need this big chunk of white space. You don't need all these barcodes and stamps and stuff. And the thing just arrives in this beautiful condition. I actually love seeing stamps go up. I know that sounds terrible, but as a marketer, it really helps, because the more the stamps go up to these absurd amounts, the cheaper things like this seem. So when I'm talking with another business owner and it's costing $1 for a stamp, it's an easy sell for those of you that are marketers to be like, hey, you could send these big, giant, beautiful postcards in the mail, and you're only going to be at $0.25 each. That's all the postage is going to be. It's not going to be $1. It's going to be $0.25. But don't let these stamp prices scare you. That's it. Yes. Yeah.
Your prison girlfriend? Sir, you do realize that most of them are lesbians, right?
Well, it could be a girl sending the prison girl.